Hello, we are good for our topic is lunchbox for student.
I'm YC Cheng.
Chơi
I'm Catalina.
I'm naming it.
I'm Khoi Choi.
I'm Nampasi.
And this is our content. Our target audience is Hong Kong primary students, particularly primary 1 to primary 3 students, because they face significant nutritional intake problems. According to the Department of Health Population Health Surgery report show that in the 2022 to 2023 school years, the overweight rate among primary school students was 19.5%. The study also showed that students usually do not consume enough fruit and vegetables every day. Another common lifestyle is children spending more time between their academic class in front of screen more than engaging in sport activities. That is another compounding factor to raising childhood obesity. Next.
And let's start the introduction. We will talk about the materials. We have brown rice and white rice, and nori corns and a few black sesame seeds for decoration to make the food look more pretty. And we have eggs and a bit cheese, red radish and broccoli, and chicken and a little light soy sauce and starch. And we use rice bran oil. And the fruit we have kiwi fruit and grapes. Next, please. And let's talk about how we cooked. First, we cook the brown and the white rice together and mix it. And we put the vegetable in the clean water and cooked. Then we cut the radish into a star-shaped pieces to look like more cute. And we put the cheese into the rolling egg. Then we mix a small amount of chicken and put a little light soy sauce and starch. Then we steam the chicken in a mold and until it cooks to look like more pretty. And we make the rice ball with a decoration to form the shape like penguins. And we cut the kiwi fruits and combine with the grapes to make it like a turtle. Next, please. And the menu is with animal as the theme, so we use the same color like the animals. And the rice balls in the lunch box are made into a cute penguin shape, and the fruit is like a turtle. And the vegetable, like the carrots, we make into a star shapes. And the rolling eggs is very soft, make it easy for the young children to chew and eat. This lunchbox not only rich in the color, but we also have a lot of nutrition and very fun. So it's very pretty and cute, so we think it's a good choice from the children lunch. Next, please. this is our cooking video. Next, please. And this is our cooking photo. Next.
Our designed lunch offers a balanced diet that is rich and diverse, and aimed at providing students with ample nutrition. A lunch box includes a variety of foods, and starting with grains, and where we offered brown rice and white rice as the main sources of energy. Next, in the fruit and vegetable category, we have select carrot and broccoli, along with a small amount of seaweed and corns to ensure a nutritional variety. And additionally, we creatively made turtle shaped from grapes and kiwi, which belong to the food category of the health eating primary. And finally, the lunchbox contained chicken, eggs, and cheese to provide rich protein, which is vital for students' health. In designing the lunchbox, we referred the nutritional guidelines for lunch provided by the Center for Health Protection of Students for students in primary 1 to primary 3. According to those guidelines, we offered a bout of rice with meets the recommend portion for greens. In terms of vegetables, the categories and of broccoli and carrots we provide exceeds the recommended servings. Ensure that students can get enough vegetables. For meat, fish, eggs, and their alternative, and we design surpass the recommendation by including an extra egg. Resulting in a total that exceeds the guidelines by 0.5 servings. As for food and fat oil, we also remain within the recommended range. This design is not only delicious, but also ensure that students' nutritional needs and adequately met.
About the benefits of ingredients for young children. Rice is a major source of carbohydrates. Brown rice and corn contain fiber. Young children are active, such as in PE class and extracurricular activities. These ingredients can replenish their energy, enhance physical strength, and provide a stable source of energy. Secondly, eggs and chicken are high-protein, low-fat ingredients, and cheese is a good source of calcium. Young children are in a critical period of physical development, and their bones and muscles are developing. Consuming eggs, chicken, and cheese can repair muscle growth, promote tooth and bone health, and provide energy. Next, please.
Third, young children have weaker immune system and immunity and are prone to illness. Using electronic devices may lead to vision loss. Seaweed contain iron and minerals such as iron and calcium, which help brain development. Carrots and broccoli contain vitamin A and fiber, which can fight fatigue and promotes vision health. Green grapes and kiwi also contain a lot of vitamin C, which can provide essential hydration, boost immunity, and reduce the risk of illness. Finally, about the eating habits of young children, the most common problems are picky eating and indigestion. Corn, fried rice, carrots, and broccoli are high-fiber ingredients that can aid digestion. Young children are consumed the able ingredients to provide energy, improve digestion, have bowel movement, thereby promoting intestinal health. Next, please.
Based on the nutritional guideline, does the implementation of lunchbox follow and complete with the good practice? Here are the details of good practice. Firstly, supply vegetables every day. In the photos, cauliflower and carrots can be seen, which are included in our lunchbox. Therefore, this complies with good practice. Also, use limited amount of healthy and non-hydrogenated vegetable oils. We use rice bran oil is the preparation process. Rice bran oil is a non-hydrogenated vegetable oil, and it is included in our lunchbox. First, this also complies with good practice. Then, using more natural ingredients to enhance dishes. Our material include brown rice as a whole grain, paired with seaweed and corn. These natural ingredients add fiber to the rice balls. Therefore, this also complies with good practice. Also, removing all visible animal fats and skin. In the preparation process video, it can be seen that our class made minced chicken with no visible animal fats or skin included. Therefore, this complies with good practice. Lastly, not providing desserts. As our lunchbox doesn't include the desserts, so this also complies with good practice. Next page, please. For the food items to encourage, based on a 5 school days week, at least 2 school days should be provided. Whole grains. Our rice use bran rice, which include in our lunchbox. Vegetable and rich grains. These are not included in our lunchbox. Therefore, here are some recommended examples of vegetable and rich grains. From the first picture, you can see that the different colors noodles are made from a mix of pumpkin, spinach, and carrots. The second picture shows spinach rice, and the third picture features tricolor fusilli. These options are suitable for our target groups of primary 1 to primary 3 students, as consuming sufficient dietary fiber can help reduce health risks such as obesity and cardiovascular disease. Next, please. For the limited food items based on a 5 school days week, a maximum of 2 school days can provide the following foods: grains with added fats or oil, full fats, dietary fiber, fatty cuts of meat and poultry with skin, sauce of gravy with high fat, salt, or sugar contents, processed or preserved meats, egg, vegetables products. These items are not included in our lunchbox because they are high in fat, sodium, and sugar, with low nutritional values. Since primary school students are in a critical growth stage, this food should be limited to no more than 2 school days. Next, please. Lastly, strongly discouraged food items are also not included in our lunchbox. These are the examples: deep fried food items with trans fats, food items with very high salt content, food items with caffeine and sweetness for primary school students only, food items with animal fats or plant source of saturated fats. These foods are strongly discouraged for primary school students because frequent consumption of foods high in fats, sugar, and salts can increase the risk of obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and certain types of cancer. In addition, this is specifically recommended to avoid providing food and beverage containing caffeine or sweetener to primary school students. This is because the ability to metabolize caffeine is relatively low, and caffeine stimulates the central nervous system in the brain. So excessive intake can lead to symptoms such as rapid heartbeats, swollen hand, and disrupted sleep. Therefore, these foods are strongly discouraged for primary school students. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.